Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be preparing some magnesium silicide and reacting that with hydrochloric acid to make silane, a pyrophoric gas. So first, weigh out 5 grams of magnesium and 5 grams of sand and mix them together as I've done here. You want to make sure your sand is super dry and have some extra sand hang around. So what's going to happen is the magnesium is going to react with the silicon dioxide to make magnesium oxide and silicone first, and then that's going to react to form magnesium silicide. So get a test tube. This will destroy the test tube, so make sure it's a dirty one that you don't care about losing. And fill it up as much as you want. I'm going to fill it up to about here with your mixture of magnesium and sand, and then pour some extra sand on top of that. The extra sand is to prevent the magnesium from burning. So I'm going to do that and get back to you when it's done. Alright, so here's my reaction vessel ready to go. You can see, put it in the light, that the magnesium and sand mix goes to about here, and the rest of this is just sand, and this is the magnesium and sand. I added way more sand than you probably need, but that's just makes it safer. So the next step is to torch this area with a blowtorch until it gets all red and hot, and that will cause the reaction to happen. So I'm going to set up my torch and show you me heating it. Okay, so this is why it's important for the sand to be dry, because if there's any water in there, it will produce silane right off the bat, and that will be a problem inside this test tube. So, get nice even heating. This step might take a while, so I'll get back to you once the test tube gets nice and red hot. Alright, now we see the part that contained the magnesium go black with magnesium silicide. Or silicide, yeah, because that's the color of magnesium silicide. So, keep heating it, and you'll see it kind of glow red as it gets really hot. And just keep that heating for a few minutes before we let it cool. After the reaction has been glowing red hot for several minutes, let it cool. Once the test tube is cooled, it's time to take the magnesium silicide out of it, and there really isn't a pretty way to do this. So just wrap it in a towel and break it. Now when we unwrap it, we find some chunks of magnesium silicide. So magnesium silicide is black, so that's what all this black powder is, and all these black chunks. You can still see some pieces of sand that didn't completely react. So I'm going to separate all the chunks of magnesium silicide out and put them on a watch glass. So here's my product, some bits and powder of magnesium silicide. On a side note, it's raining, as you can see and probably hear. That's why I'm under this thing. It's kind of being a problem for my workspace right now. But anyway, now let's observe its reaction to form silane with some slightly diluted hydrochloric acid. So what happens when you mix magnesium silicide with hydrochloric acid is the silicone bonds to 4 of the hydrogen ions from the acid to make SiH4, or silane gas, which is pyrophoric, which means it ignites on contact with air, because the activation energy for it to burn exists at room temperature. Yeah, so I'll get a small piece of magnesium silicide and add it to the acid. So you can hear and probably see the flames of the silane burning in air. Oh, that was a big one. Let's add another piece. I believe silane is moderately toxic, so work outside. Oh, you can see a big bubble. Yeah. I'll add a few more pieces. Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions.